Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about web warriors on war defense. I guess many of you already figured out that web warriors on war defense are not a joke, and the amount of RNG with the dodges can make the fight less fun. Yeah. I'm going to start with the two best war counters I figured out so far, and we'll add some alternatives what you can do against web warriors on war defense. So first of all, you always have to keep in mind that web warriors are a raid team, um, and they are making the bio nodes a kind of a joke. Yeah. So as you see, they are all blue ISO tree, uh, and they are full armed for Doom 2.3. Yeah, and so you really have to keep that in mind. So you can't fight them with a team which is not at least on the gear level T14. Yeah, that will always end really bad. Yeah, so don't do that. The first counter I want to show you are Ravagers against Web Warriors. Um, for me, it seems like that it's the most efficient counter against them, um, and I would recommend to use Ravagers against them. So maybe it's a kind of a motivation for you to build them up, because that team is really strong. So let's go into the fight. So first of all, T'Challa is starting. What we are going to do is to blind and deaf down Ghost Spider. Why we want to target Ghost Spider? Because he has that passive which will make her attack um, your team whenever they are hitting any web warrior. Yeah. So we are going to blind her. And the good thing about the special from T'Challa is that you can't dodge that. Yeah. So we are going for that. And the other good thing is that we are also getting assists. Yeah. So after the first attack, we see Ghost Spider dropped already really low. Yeah. And now that's the moment we are where we are getting some damage, and it's really important. And you see because every every web warrior except her, yeah, because she's also slowed, got the attack in, yeah, and we got a ton of debuffs, yeah, for several turns, yeah. We are still going to full focus on Ghost Spider because we really want to get rid of her, to make her attacks and her passive less dangerous. Especially if we don't get her down until she's doing her ultimate, we can really get in trouble. So we're hitting her. We are summon here. Some life drain healing up, and she's down. So we already mm, won the fight for like 50%. Yeah. So now we have to continue. So the next threat in this team is Scarlet Spider. Um, Ideally, we want to kill Scarlet Spider before he's throwing the car. Yeah, his ultimate, because that ultimate hurts a lot. So we are going to target Scarlet Spider. And always keep in mind um, that whenever we are killing something, he's getting some tempo up. Yeah, he's getting some speed bar. So we definitely want to go for the low targets to give him more turns. We are using his ultimate here to copy all the buffs around him, and Scarlet Spider is gone. Now we are going step by step and kill the other guys. From that point, it's a really easy fight. They will still dodge like world champions, yeah, but it's not that difficult from that point on. And the fight is gone, is over, yeah. As next, we are coming to the second best counter, yeah, and probably the counter who, who everybody also from some lower lines uh, have available, yeah. It's X Factor Zemo, yeah. Um, it's a pretty easy played counter, yeah, and it's really reliable. What you also have to keep in mind is that you have to take care about your gear levels. Your team should be at least gear level 14 if you fight a gear level 15, 16 Web Warriors team. That's a really straight fight. So let's take a look on that. We are starting with Zemo. Mm, we always go for Ghost Spider, no matter whatever fight we are doing. We don't want her to use the passive and to give some free damage to everyone. Yeah, so we are going for the alt for her. We even ability block the slowed her. Yeah. Then we are going for the ultimate from Shatterstar. Why we going for the ultimate? Because we want the death up on everyone. You see, we got death up on everyone, so we are kind of protected for the attacks, incoming attacks. Then we generate more speed and more speed. And that's the point uh, um, where this matchup becomes so good. Yeah. Polaris Ultimate. Yeah. Um, First of all, it does a ton of damage. Yeah. And you can't dodge that attack. Yeah. That's why you are so it's such a good spot in that fight. Yeah. So we're using the ultimate. You will see the impact. Well, and you see three web warriors are gone. Now it's really easy from that point on. Yeah, we just finished that fight. And as you see, web warriors they don't even get a turn. Yeah. Um, it's a really good counter. It's easy to play. Yeah. But you always have also to keep in mind, do you need your X factor for other war defenses? Yeah. That's why, because they are a very precious resource. Yeah, it's a very strong team. So keep in mind, um, if you're playing an opponent where you really need them, yeah, to use an alternative counter, and you will see after that video what else we can use against Web Warriors. And you see the fight is over. The next one is Black Order versus Web Warriors. Yeah, and it's also really mm, straight fight. It's not that difficult if you know what you're doing there. Yeah. Um, my recommendation is never um, to punch up in that matchup. Whenever you're going for a punch up, you probably will get in trouble. Yeah. Also, the thing I said before, you need a build Black Order. Yeah. So let's take a look, and I will explain to you why Black Order is so good in that matchup. So we are doing as usual um, to choose Ghost Spider as our main target. Yeah. So she dodged and she hit Thanos back. Now we are getting some damage here. And you see already the initial attacks made a lot of damage. So my Ebony Maw is T15 and 6 red stars. Yeah. So imagine he would be T14 and would have 5 red stars. He would be probably very low and very close to death. Um, we are going to flip here. Yeah, no matter how much value we are getting, because we want that Carl to taunt. And of course, we want to remove the debuffs here and to protect ourselves. And now I'm telling you why Black Order is so good in that fight. Yeah, her basic is not dodgeable. You can't dodge her basic. Yeah. Um, Many people are tempted to use her special. Yeah, but don't do that. If you will start using her special, you're probably going to lose. Yeah. So first of all, we're going to use the basic, and we hit, and we get the assist from Corvus, and we hit again. So you see, she's already below 50%. Thanos turn again. We are still going to target that girl. Um, we will use special, and we will, of course, we will choose our target. Scarlet Spider is our second target, and we trying to set up a mark, but he dodged. And you see how good it is that if you flip on the second turn from Thanos, Carl will protect us from many attacks. And since he has immunity because he had disrupt, um, he will take a lot of attacks. It's the same thing with Corvus as with Proxima. His basic is not dodgeable. Yeah. So we are going for his basic. And Ghost Spider is gone. We are getting some barrier here because she's the controller. And we will still go for basics. Yeah. Even if we have the ultimate ready. Yeah. We choose Scarlet Spider because he's our second target. Yeah. And we also want to get rid of his buffs. Because his next attack will be the card throw, yeah, and with off up, we really don't want to take that one. So we removed it. We are going to taunt because his job is only to stand there and to uh, get all attacks. You see the card throw, yeah. We are getting some damage, but we are actually safe at this point. Getting some HP back. We are using the basic again. At this point, I use the ultimate because there was a high chance that I will hit 3 targets. Yeah, and at this point, the fight is also almost over. It doesn't matter whatever you're using here. Yeah, basic, and we're done. All right. Um, and now we are coming to the last counter. It's a bit of a sketchy one. Yeah, but it might be probably interesting for some lower alliances. Um, I tried it in war and also I tried it in practice mode. First of all, I highly recommend to you. don't do punch ups with that. Yeah, punch ups might be really hard, and also don't use the counter in death down rooms because you're getting a lot of damage. You will see. Um, so the plan of this counter is why Shuri is here. Shuri is here not because she's also from Wakanda like the fake T'Challa. Yeah, she's there because um, you want her to death up. Yeah, tools like Beast, Jubilee, they don't have death up on spawn. Yeah, and because of that, you want to give them a bit more survivability after they are getting a ton of damage. Yeah, to make sure Beast is not dying because we all know if we are losing Beast, we are mostly in trouble in close matchups. So we are doing the special for def up. You see, we all have def up, so we are more protected now. Um, we are actually doing a similar plan like we did with Ravagers. We are going to blind and to def down Ghost Spider. Yeah. All right. So we got some energy. That's fine. Um, she's blinded, so her passive won't work. Yeah, she won't give us additional damage. And you already see because um, Miles got his turn, he applied Death Down to Beast. Yeah, and imagine now if he wouldn't have the Death up, um, he would get a ton of damage. Um, Bishop is disrupted, and he will always be disrupted. Yeah, I did that fight really often, and it was never like that. He had no disrupt. Yeah, so you are going to use the special because the special is you can't dodge that one. Yeah, as long Jubilee is your ally. Yeah, so we are going for the special. That's always a good hit. Assist, another hit, and Ghost Spider is almost down. Yeah, she's going to attack now, and you see we are getting a lot of damage here. Some heal up is going on for the spiders. We are definitely going to use the special. Never go for the ultimate because Bishop has disrupt, Shuri has disrupt, and Jubilee has disrupt. So that would be a really bad ultimate. So we're going for the special. We are still keeping Ghost Spider as our target during the special to get the assist on her. Yeah. Now I'm hitting in the middle because I'm hoping to kill Ghost Spider with the splash damage. She dodged. Well, unfortunately, we are going to stun, or we are going to try to stun Scarlet Spider because we don't want to get his car in our face. Yeah. And at this point, you see how much passive damage we are getting only from her. Yeah. And the death up is helping us a lot to survive that fight. It's very close now, so we can heal up again. Still trying to kill that ghost spider. Ghost spider's gone, thanks God. So now we are using the ultimate. And, and now we are just going for the lowest target to get to build up speed. Keep in mind his passive is also has a good synergy with Astonishing X-Men. He's also getting speed bar after kills, but he's not getting speed bar for killing any kind of summons. But since we have no summons here, yeah, I go for the lowest target to make sure I get the speed. We got the speed. Now we're going for him. He's stunned. Yeah. Shuri is gone. Yeah, we're using the special. Got another speed. We heal up. Yeah. I mean, as you see the fight, um, I'm sure you can imagine that that can be really close. Yeah. That's why I'm saying don't do any punch ups with that fight. Yeah. It works fine. Yeah. Don't do it in Death Down. Don't do it in Reactor because Shuri's special won't have any effect. Yeah. But it's not a bad it's not a bad solution, yeah, especially for the guys who haven't built the Ravagers yet and invested a lot into T'Challa because he's a raid toon and he's pretty relevant in many modes, yeah. So you can get some good use of T'Challa, yeah, Shuri and your astonishing X-Men to counter the Web Warriors, yeah. And now it's over. Okay, man. If you like the video, yeah, mm, leave me a subscribe, yeah, and we see us. Bye bye.